Tonight on CTV News, we take a look at a different kind of restaurant in Fort Collins.
Then your CSU Double Trouble will break down your Rams basketball and play a fun little game.
All this and more on CTV, starting now.
Thank you for joining us this chilly evening, CSU in Fort Collins. I'm Bailey Leakey.
And I'm Aislinn Carrillo. Details are emerging about a robbery that took place last night. The Carl's Jr. near Mulberry and Riverside was robbed at gunpoint around 9:30 p.m. An unidentified suspect wearing a ski mask entered the fast food restaurant and left with an unknown amount of money. If you have any information regarding the robbery, you are advised to call Fort Collins Police Detective Mike Average at 970-221-6563.
Fort Collins' highly controversial U+2 occupancy ordinance is under fire today, as the Associated Students of CSU plan to begin circulating their Me+3 petition. The petition, set to release on February 23rd, would change the occupancy rules to allow 4 unrelated adults and their dependents to live in one home. If they receive enough ballot signatures, the reform would be placed on the April 2017 city election ballot.
CSU has been recognized for its beauty all over our historic campus by being placed on a prestigious list. Our university has been ranked 11th on the 35 Great Value Colleges with a Beautiful Campus by GreatValueCampuses.com. Some notable places were the Oval, the Laurie Student Center, as well as the wildlife viewing that we have on campus.
Starting in the fall of 2014, Jeff and Kathleen Baumgartner took a risk and went into the food business, but not in the normal way you'd think. From the outside, it seems like any other restaurant, but upon entering Foco Cafe, people are welcomed by friendly volunteers and a unique experience.
So when you walk into the Foco Cafe, you can pay what you can, pay what you normally pay for a comparable meal, pay it forward so others might eat, or you can make your contribution with time and talent and volunteer. And this makes healthy, nutritious, locally sourced meals accessible to all people regardless of their ability to pay.
Foco Cafe provides an environment to eat fresh, locally sourced food and to meet new people.
I just feel like I'm helping the community. It's helping my body because it's some of the best food that I've been able to find in town because it's all local, all organic. They have gluten-free options and things like that. So I bring all my friends here just because I really, really love this place, and the atmosphere is really good there. You can even volunteer by playing music like guitar. So I've met a lot of my friends here who are musicians and artists, and it's just a really beautiful place to be able to gather and have a good meal.
Foco Cafe is a nonprofit restaurant that focuses on the idea of food justice, a topic that is both important to Jeff and Kathleen.
I think if you're looking at providing food for someone in need, we need to think about what the quality of that food is and whether or not that food is really doing them good. Aside from starvation, but is it nutritional? Is it going to help them lead a better life? I think the other part of this is in the Foco Cafe, food justice is much broader, and that includes a social environment where people are welcome.
Overall, Foco Cafe is a place where everyone is welcome, and the opportunities to meet new people and build community are endless.
For me, when I come in, I always choose to sit with someone I don't know. I think it's amazing you meet such wonderful people from all walks of life, and you find that we all have commonalities and that our differences are really much less than you'd ever imagine.
If you are interested in checking out or volunteering at the Foco Cafe, the nonprofit is open from 11 to 2 for lunch, Monday through Saturday.
The Colorado legislature has rejected a right to die bill in the Senate. After hours of testimony from people living in constant pain, the GOP-controlled Senate denied the bill. However, the bill will be given another hearing by the House today, where it has a better chance of passing.
There is another Democratic Party debate tonight, just days ahead of Tuesday's New Hampshire primary. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders will face off in Durham, New Hampshire at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and will take place on MSNBC. The debate will be moderated by NBC's Chuck Todd and MSNBC's Rachel Maddow. Elizabeth Prossi is up next with your weekly weather forecast.
We'll be right back.
Tune in to KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and KCSUFM.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
Welcome back, Rams. I'm weather anchor Elizabeth Prossi with your latest weather update. I hope you enjoyed our first snow day in 6 years the other day. As you can see, our sports anchor Brett went outside, went sledding to enjoy that snow. A few other Rams stayed inside, built a fort, and enjoyed some hot cocoa and movies. Overall, though, we got over a foot of snow. So let's see how that compares to other February snowfalls. Unofficially, we got 15.3 inches, so that would mark us for the top February snowfall. But as you can see, overall, though, we've got some good amount of snow in the month of February here in Fort Collins, Colorado. Still waiting for those official totals, though. For tonight, we will see snow to the west of us in the mountains. We could see a flurry down here in the foothills. Overall, though, I'm going to say the chance is not very likely. Clouds, though, for the rest of your evening, going to be cold, 21 degrees around 11 o'clock tonight. So tonight's not a night to go out and about. It's going to be cold again. As you can see, looking out across state, we're going to stay brutally cold. Alamosa, you're going to be below 0 degrees. Gunnison as well. Even Craig, you're looking at -1 for the overnight lows. Along the I-25 corridor, we're looking at those upper teens. Denver, you're going to be our warmest, 20 degrees, though. Out on the eastern plains, we're looking at those teens. Lyman, though, you're going to be 7 degrees for your overnight lows. Friday, though, we're going to start out with some clouds in the morning, clearing up, though, around lunchtime. But as you notice, we're going to have a beautiful Friday afternoon with lots of sunshine. Not going to be terribly warm, though, right around the freezing mark, and that is thanks to all that snow and that albedo effect will keep us cold for another day or two. Looking out our highs across the state, we're going to stay above freezing along the I-25 corridor. 34 degrees in Fort Collins. Lyman, you're looking at 33. A little bit warmer on the eastern plains. Samar, 39 degrees. Gunnison, though, you're going to be colder, 18 degrees. Grand Junction, 36. Craig, you're looking at 20 degrees for your Friday. Our weekend is going to be nice and sunny, warming up, but then for the beginning of the work week, we're going to see highs in those 50s Tuesday and Wednesday. As you know, it's for Super Bowl Sunday. We got a high of 38 degrees and sunshine here in Fort Collins. Great chance to go cheer on those Broncos in the Super Bowl. Let's go Broncos. All right, so our ski resort of the week this week goes to Beaver Creek, Colorado. Beaver Creek got 19 inches of fresh powder on top of a 55-inch base this week, and 24 lifts are open. That's why I wore Beaver Creek, our ski resort of the week. Saturday is going to be beautiful, 31 degrees, but a few clouds coming on Sunday. So make sure you grab your skis and go out and enjoy that nice slopes. We got sports coming up next with Double Trouble. Don't go away, Rams.
Test scores, GPAs, credits complete. They say what you've done, but they're only part of who you will become. With each new experience, discovery, and triumph, you become who you were always meant to be. And what you'll remember most is your state of curiosity, state of unity, state of awe.
Hey Rams, thanks for tuning in to Double Trouble tonight. We have a great segment for you. I'm Rachel Vijo.
And I'm Grace Reeder.
The CSU women's basketball team continues their win streak, this time defeating San Diego State 70-54. The Rams are now 19-1 with a perfect Mountain West record. Williams' crew started out sluggish as they were suffering through sickness and a bit of the mid-season blues. However, the Rams didn't let this game get close as they were leading by 22 points in the fourth quarter. Many players got to come off the bench that don't usually see playing time. Alana Arias posted 12 points and had 2 rebounds.
What was that, game 9 of the conference season? We're just halfway done. That's it. We've got a long way to go, and we're just going to put our head down, and we've got Nevada next. We need to get some rest tomorrow.
The men's basketball team wasn't as lucky this week, losing a heartbreaking close game to SDSU 67-69. The Rams led early after hitting 5 three-pointers in the first 12 minutes. However, San Diego State fought hard throughout the end and ultimately came out on top. CSU finished the game 42.9% from the field and took charge of the three-point game, finishing at an impressive 42.5% from the outer arc.
Well, it's that time again. Let's play What Can You Do in 30 Seconds.
Bring this on.
Just as a reminder, one of us will recap the week of sports while the other does something silly in under 30 seconds.
We're both huge Broncos fans, so this week, in the spirit of the Super Bowl being Sunday, I'm going to possibly paint something close to what may be Peyton Manning's face.
Well, Grace, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, and let's start the time. This week was full of sports at CSU. The Black Mamba, a.k.a. Kobe Bryant, sent a heartfelt message to Amagbo after he lost his parents to a house fire. CSU signing day was yesterday, and the Rams stocked up with 26 total signees. CSU held a 7-hour live stream of the event featuring interviews with players and coaches. And last but not least, everyone in Colorado is talking about the big game this weekend, the Super Bowl. Let's hope that Peyton Manning and the Broncos can bring home that Lombardi trophy. Go Broncos. And you still got 2 seconds.
Oh.
That was beautiful. So here's
really
a picture of the actual Peyton Manning. And there is a picture of Grace's.
This is really good, actually. I'm really proud of this.
30 seconds.
This
and
turned out.
Painting, that's like really hard.
This turned out well. Props. His forehead wasn't big enough, but that's all right. I tried.
You know what? He's still going to be our superhero this weekend, and he's going to bring home that trophy for us. So
that does it for you. For CTV Double Trouble, Courtney Fromm is up next with entertainment.
We'll be right back.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Welcome to your entertainment portion of tonight's show. I am Courtney Fromm. If you're looking for some drama this weekend, go and see the world premiere of the play Hide Sky at Bass Blue Theater. Estranged siblings are forced to return home after their mother's passing. It starts this weekend, showing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and runs until February 28th. The Boot Grill is getting revamped for the new year. They will be starting stand-up comedy nights every Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. This Saturday will mark the beginning of the new and improved Boot Grill and Comedy Club. Even though Valentine's Day is still a week away, singles everywhere are getting ready and prepped for the dreaded day. Vinny Sangaline, single and fun expert, is joining me tonight to let us know how to survive the day. Hi, Vinny. How you doing?
Hi, Courtney. I'm doing great. How are you doing tonight?
Good. I'm just wondering, can you give us some advice on single day for Valentine's Day?
You know, I think there's a couple things that people need to address when going into Valentine's Day single. This is not a time for you to contact your old exes at all. or this is not a time for you to go crazy on the Tinder device.
Absolutely.
I know that's crazy.
Do you think there's a little bit of a controversy with Tinder, like people trying to find a Valentine on Tinder?
You know, I think we all have those last-minute urges to really find someone, but in the end, it's not really worth it to put yourself out there on a limb like that.
Yeah. And what about like a preparation kit, like some wine, a little ice cream? What do you think?
Wine, ice cream, definitely. Movies. A lot of single, empowering movies are probably going to be very important on this day.
Like He's Just Not That Into You.
Sex and the City. I've never seen that myself.
New Girl.
Shrek. I don't know the ideals of that, but
some different options like
something like that. Nemo.
That's a good one.
People end up lonely on that, but hey, everyone's happy.
Because you depend on your family in the end, so that's...
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What else, like, do you think that people are single because should they go out, should they stay in, maybe?
You know, it's up to you. I'm not going to tell, you know, somebody single to go out of their way to, you know, go out and do something crazy, but it depends on, you know, what your level of comfortability is as being single. But the most important things are, you know yourself.
Yeah.
Know that you don't need no man to come up in here and tell you what to do, or woman.
Yeah.
And just be yourself and love it, and love your singularity as a person.
And do you think that you should like send some love to your friends who are also single, maybe spend some time with them as well?
Exactly. You know, the people in your life, especially if you are single, you do have friends and you do have people that care about you and want to spend time with you. So put your energy into them instead of, you know, trying to find some imaginary ideal Prince Charming or Princess Charming.
And I think that maybe Groupon might be having a few deals going on for massages or like a little
Possibly.
spa
Hit
day
that up. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun.
to enjoy.
Yeah.
And do you have any other advice at all?
You know, just be yourself and know that, you know, Valentine's Day is not just for the people in relationships, because in reality, the people who are not in relationships have more fun and a great time.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And I think that like you can also call your mom, talk to your mom, let her know you're feeling a little down on your day.
You know what? That's someone who always will undoubtedly love you and care for you, and probably will be your best Valentine's Day
And
in
if not
return.
her, like maybe a dog or maybe
Or
go
a
buy a
dog.
pet.
Go buy a pet. Go out, find a stray animal, and give it love, because that, in reality, is what needs to happen.
There's tons of stray animals. Walk around Colorado, I mean, Fort Collins especially, you could find a stray animal for sure. That
Yeah.
would just be like, take care of me.
Definitely.
I know my roommate picked one up.
Definitely. I know. Charlie. I've met him.
Charlie's
He's
my
a
cat's
charm.
name.
He's a
And
charm.
He loves to be nurtured.
He does. He does. His fur is kind of falling off, but he looks great in reality.
But
It's
he'll
so
be my
fun.
roommate's Valentine, that's for sure.
I know.
And then, I don't know, I just think that's about it. And I think maybe we can spend Valentine's Day together.
Why don't we? We're both single. We're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
We're going to curl up, watch a movie of Shrek,
Yeah.
eat some ice cream.
And if not, we might have what is it called? The red light party?
Red light party. That's a really good idea. I'm glad you brought that up.
Will you tell us about it?
So red light parties are, you know, up and coming. It's a new trend.
Yeah.
So they're parties where people who have a date will wear red, as in stop. It's a stoplight party.
Like stop, like don't come near me?
Yellow.
Okay.
You know, I'm up for grabs. I don't really know what's going on, but you can talk to me.
Like
Green,
me and Bay are kind of in a weird phase in our lives.
Fine, but you know, still open to new things.
Okay.
Green light, you're good to go. So
Like, just come after me and meet me.
come after me, meet me, talk to me, engage someone, and you know, just keep it open. If you see somebody cute at the supermarket and you want to say hi, go for it.
So do you think that
life
people
is
on
open.
Valentine's Day, they should like wear green a little bit?
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you, Vinny, for joining us tonight. I really
Thank
appreciate
you, Courtney.
it.
No,
That does it for CTV, the news this evening. Make sure you tune in Monday through Thursday and watch us next week. I'm Courtney Fromm. Have a warm and safe evening and a great weekend. Thank you, Rams. Good night.